I'm Alex from Board Game Co, and this is the start of my board game studio makeover. I'm changing kind of everything in here. I guess lighting too, although I didn't even think of that. I'm gonna have to change light. I'm gonna change everything in here because here's what's going on. The main thing that's happening right now is I'm gonna be starting this. This is gonna be a long video, but honestly I don't know because I'm gonna be doing most of it in like fast forward animation type, not animation, that sounds so fancy. I'm going to do the fast forward thing where I just do a time lapse, and that way I can just go ahead and throw some music on in the background, throw on a TV show, whatever it is, and just start working because, oh my gosh, there's so much work to do. Because I'm replacing everything in the studio with, well, Allplay stuff. I'm getting rid of all my Kallaxes and I'm putting in Allplay shelves. This table is going to be moved upstairs, which is going to become a game room area. I've done a lot of work here. We're working our way slowly towards it, but I'm going to be putting in an Allplay table over here. The studio is going to be basically entirely from Allplay. The tables, the shelves, and then I'll have to redo all my lighting because I feel that's what I should do in the meantime. The cat's climbing above me. Oh my gosh. What I did is I took the beanbag that was on the floor and I pushed it on top of the couch because in order to disassemble the Kallax, I need to be able to have place to put the Kallax on the floor. And so now the cats are climbing the beanbag chair, which I think is adorable. Anyways, back to the point of this. The reason I'm doing all of this is because I don't know exactly when this video goes up, before or after an official announcement, but Allplay is doing a sponsorship of the channel. We'll see how long it goes on, but at least for right now, Allplay is sponsoring the channel, Board Game Co, brought to you by Allplay, and all of that kind of thing. So I will be talking about in various videos, hey, you can go ahead and check out their site, and you can get Allplay games, and they work with partners, and tables, and shelves, and all those various things. They do a lot of different things. But I think for the sake of this video, I don't think I need to spend a lot of time talking about the things they do, because you're going to see, this entire video is going to be me putting together this studio one shot at a time. For right now, I have like half an hour till I want to eat food because it's been a long day. So my current goal for this right now is to empty the remains of the shelf. It's already been like skeletonized a bit because I knew this was happening. Empty the remains of the shelf, take down this shelf, and then I might come back later tonight to assemble my first full Allplay shelf. We will see. That's going to be a bit of a learning curve because I have to open up the boxes, find the various pieces, look at the plans I put together, and then make sure to assemble it according to those plans. So we'll see. The disassembling Kallaxes, that I'm an expert at. I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to throw on a TV show in the background. I'm going to start using my little electric screwdriver. Highly recommend electric screwdrivers, by the way. They will save you so much time, energy, and hassle. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. Okay, here's the story. We are back with round two. Round one was the first Kallax was assembled, and round two is I'm gonna build my first Allplay shelf. Here's the problem. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have any instructions. I'm not saying they don't include instructions. I don't know. I haven't opened the boxes, and I have a lot of boxes to open. All I have is my rough idea of the thing that I put together on the Allplay shelf customizer. So I'm gonna start opening boxes and see if I can make this happen. I don't know what tools I need. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's the deal. I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm realizing that I made a mistake as far as how I'm exactly going to assemble this. So this is what you're going to see for right now, because I need to take this shelf over here, move it out, which means I first need to unload it. So I need to unload the shelf, move it over here, disassemble this, swivel this around that away. I think I have to remember how I'm doing it. Yeah, swivel this around that away, and then I should be good to go. So it's gonna be a fun night for me, but I'm gonna take a break for right now. When we come back, we'll have a different shot set up, so you can see me do all of that stuff. I've adjusted the shot, I'm ready to go, and it's time to start simply unloading the shelves. So I'm gonna get to it because this is not fun. This isn't the sexy part at all, but it is necessary to get this where it needs to go, and then to move that upstairs and start building out the rest of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So the problem I have now is I'm about to start on the next shelf. This is shelf 1 out of 4 main shelves. It's going to be this shelf. There's going to be a cool, I'll show you later, it's going to be a cool shelf that I want to do next, but I realize if I do it next, then I lose access to my building area. So the shelf that goes here, kind of, I have to do last, even though I want to do it next. I could do these shelves over here. The problem is these ways, the way I'm doing things, I'm going to lose shelf space when I do the one over here. So I'm going to save this one for second last. And that means I'm going to go that way. I'm going to do the shelves along that wall. That's the whole main set, basically, the whole background of the main set. But this one has to be done piecemeal. There's no way, hey buddy, how are you doing? I brought a space heater down here if you want the heat. Do you want the heat? Because I think you want the heat. I want the heat. Anyway, I have to go ahead and I have to do this one piecemeal. So I'm going to start by just building out the framework of what I'm trying to do, and then we're going to figure it out from there. I set up a new shot for a new plan of attack over here. Well, technically it's the same plan of attack, just with a new shot, because I realized what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to be pulling off all the games from the shelf. Actually, I think Meg is pulling the games off the shelf, but these games are coming off the shelf. Then the shelves are coming out. Then the new shelves are going in. But unlike last time where you saw me kind of just push the entire shelf in, I'm building this over here. What I'm doing is I've been building the building blocks slowly over there. I have a lot more to go, but I've been slowly building the building blocks over there. You'll see me getting some more done. Because these shelves are modular. The way it works is each of these is like a Lego piece, and then you put them together, and it becomes a Lego board game shelf. So that's what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm going to be building them here instead of building them there and then wheeling it here. That makes much more sense than my original plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, because the real problem is I'm in the middle of filming my top 100, which means as of right now, I need to disassemble my entire set and have it reassembled by tomorrow so I can have a set that isn't empty, because I think that would look dumb for the top 100. So I'm gonna continue what I'm doing and enjoy the show. done. I mean, like, we're not done. I need to finish putting games in those shelves, but like that's going to be a slow process, and I'm not even sure what's going to be in the shot. And honestly, I haven't filmed in like 2 days because despite the fact that this has been like 25 minutes for you or 20 minutes for you or less than that, I don't know exactly how long it's been. Despite that fact, it's been 2 days for me. Not 2 days straight, obviously, but like, hey, I have a job, I have things to do, I have games to play, family, I have all these things, and so this has been in and out over the past 2 days, which means I haven't filmed at all since I started this because I want a functional set, which means I need to get back to filming my top 100 because the next video goes up, well, tomorrow. The next one goes up tomorrow. Not in your time, in my time. In my time it goes up tomorrow, and so, anyways, point is that I'm not going to focus on filling out the shelves right now. I'm going to focus on getting the camera to its normal position. You'll see that in a second because this vlog build isn't really done yet. It's just done to the point where I can now have a functioning set. I'll review these shelves later. Obviously, it's a sponsored. This is an Allplay sponsorship, so take reviews with a grain of salt and all that. But I'll give you my thoughts on all of them. There are lots, I have lots of thoughts. I do like them though. I like the look of them, that's for sure. They feel a lot more dynamic, but there's a learning curve to putting this all together and figuring it all out. Also, dear Lord, if you're gonna get these shelves, invest in an automatic screwdriver, an automatic Allen wrench screwdriver, like a electronic one, because if you're doing all of this with just a little rotational tool, you're not gonna like the shelves very much. Anyways, let's get back to whatever is next. I don't know what the next part of this is. Maybe the next part is I set up the camera and fill those shelves out, maybe. But for right now, I want to eat some dinner first. So I still have a lot of things I want to tweak, especially as far as lighting goes. This, by the way, this is not the main shot. This is the pulled back shot, so that you can see me loaded. Let me show you the main shot, so you can at least get a sense of what it's going to look like. Because this, roughly, I know my voice is going to be lower now. This is like roughly what the main. No, maybe a little further in. That's roughly the main shot, although I need to do some things to fix that, but we'll get to all of that. But I'm going to pull back now because the goal of this shot is that I can load the shelves up, do the whole while loading up the shelves. So I'm going to throw on, I'm actually watching, I just threw on in the background YouTube. It's Surrounded, 1 Onion subscriber versus 12 or 20 non-Onion subscribers. If you've ever watched Surrounded, you have to watch this. This is so good. I'm a minute in. It's so good. I'm going to throw that on the background and get started moving boxes around. Enjoy. Okay, that was a while. I'm finally done. Let me just zoom in the shot to see what it's gonna look like on set. This is like my collection right now. I'll do a full like studio tour type thing later, but this is what the collection looks like. So like this, it all fits. It all fits, and I have more shelves to go because part of this, again, there's the collection, and then there's like all the stuff that's moving around. Games to review, games leaving, games, all these kinds of things. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna move a game to the collection, but I still have to review it first, so it has to stay on the review shelf. That's Recall, just as a heads up. Recall is definitely going in the collection, but I still need to play it more before I review it, so it's going to stay on the review shelf for right now. Hey, buddy. Hey. I'm going to zoom in the shot in a second. Also, my camera seems misaligned. I'm going to have to, like... It is misaligned. It's definitely misaligned, because this is the middle over here. This is the middle. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's why it looks off. The camera's a little to the left. So I'm going to fix that, but let me zoom in the shot first. And that way you'll see basically, because basically this is roughly what the shot would look like. Which is good to know for me actually, because that means, I mean, it might be a bit more zoomed in. I think it is a bit more zoomed in. Meaning it should be probably over here right now. Ish. Things are still changing because this table is being replaced. This table is going up to the game room, which again, I think I said this, but it's been a long time, so who knows. This room was playing double duty as game room plus studio. Now I'm switching it to just studio, and the game room is going upstairs now that I finally recarpeted it. So that's, this house is a project. This house is a project. The room, again, it was a good price for the house, which is why I got it, but like the room it's going to doesn't have central air. It has radiators that don't work. So like this one room in the house, which is a really nice room in theory, on 2 hot or 2 cold days, it's terrible. So I need to fix that eventually, but one day and one project at a time. In the meantime, I'm gonna center the camera. I also realize now, for the sake of having things filled on the shelves on camera, that shelf and that shelf are in the shot and aren't filled. So I'm gonna go fix that shortly. But I'm gonna end this right now. I haven't yet decided if this is going to be multiple videos or one, but I still have more to do. Like there's the whole studio, again, the things that you see on camera and things you don't are being changed to these shelves. So I've done one of the big ones there. I've done this over here. I have 2 more to go. And one of them I can't do until this table, maybe I can do it. Maybe, we'll see. One of them I definitely can't fill at the very least because I'll have to move it. But this table is too big for the space. I'm adjusting the way the whole infrastructure in this room is. And so things are gonna have to change. These 2 cats are going at it. Anyways, I don't know if this is gonna be the ending of it, in which case maybe I'll do a follow-up recap, or if it's going to be continuing straight to the continuation of building more shelves. But at least for right now, the set's looking good. At least I think it looks good. I want to fix that wire. I really don't like seeing that wire. I do have wire cover somewhere, but one thing at a time. It's time to do the last of the shelves, and I don't know if I'll fully finish the last of it right now. There's a lot more to do as well. There's also the detail work. That's like all the drawers and those things. Those I'm going to do after, because on this shelf I did it first, and now I'm kind of having second thoughts as to whether I want this door over here or somewhere else. And because of that, I realize even though it's like, oh, you freaking cat! He's eating my cottage cheese blueberries. It is good. I can't blame him. I moved it. I moved it because that one was eating it, so I moved it over there. Now that one's eating it. So it is harder to put the drawers in after the shelf is assembled, but it's even harder to move it once that's the case. Meaning effectively, I'm making the trade-off of doing something a little harder to be more sure about where I want things. This is beyond the point of what I'm saying here. Point is, I'm going to build the skeletons over there. I kind of build all the rest of the individual modules, like the little Lego bricks, so to speak, and now I'm going to put all the Lego bricks together, but then later do the detail work last. So I'm going to throw on some TV. I'm currently watching Criminal Minds. That's what I've been doing while I do all of this. I'm going to throw some Criminal Minds on in the background, and I'm just going to go ahead and get to building. So, and I'm going to have my cottage cheese, and that little monster hopefully will not. So here's the deal. This assembled guy is going to be going along this wall. And there's one small problem. Everything is plugged in through the existing Kallax over there. Meaning, there's a Kallax that I I need to pull out the camera plug and the Wi-Fi plug and all of the plugs, because I decided to do it through the Kallax because it made sense, because Kallaxes aren't moving that often. But this is moving today. So I'll be back when the camera is unplugged and the Wi-Fi is back on and all that stuff. I'll be back in a minute, so see you shortly. Plug's been taken care of, at least for now. I say at least for now. There's a possibility the camera goes off at some point if something happens, because I still have one more shelf, but like, I got this shelf over. You can kind of see it just a little bit in the corner over here. Again, you'll see it fully when I do a full, like, you know, studio thingamajiggy. The floor is absolute chaos though, because again, I'm still dealing with so many things that were on shelves that are not currently on shelves while I make this all work. But I'm gonna get started on building the last shelf now, because I want to. I'm gonna get started on building the last shelf. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, because strictly speaking, the last shelf cuts into this table, which means this table is not actually supposed to be here. This is supposed to be a new table here. This table's gonna be going to the game room upstairs, and the last shelf, if I put the last shelf here and start putting games on it, then I'll have to take all those games off to move it. So I might do that anyway, because games on the shelf are better than games on the floor, but we shall see, because until this table gets moved, technically the last shelf is in the way, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna continue playing my little show over here, and then maybe I might grab some coffee while I build this last shelf. We'll see. It depends. Another half an hour. We'll get started. This is all set up now. This is so echoey in here. But also the mic's like over there. Hopefully the audio is being picked up properly, because it might not be. But the shelf is all set up now. At this point I'm going to do the fun part, which is kind of putting games in the shelf. Again, this table is still right now it's kind of cramped in here, and it will be until this table is moved out. But then once that process is done, I'll do a full little mini tour for you so you can see all the stuff, because I think, again, this just looks like chaos. I think the vision's gonna come together very nicely when you see the final, like, how everything works. Right now, this just looks like a big empty shelf with stuff behind it, which is not the most pleasant view, but it's gonna get a whole lot better once this is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start filling some shelves. And I have like maybe 45 minutes to do that, because I gotta go ahead and get prepped for a gameplay after this. So I'm gonna get started and enjoy the show. Okay, I'm back. It's not done. And I'm gonna have to figure out the best way to do this because the problem is this shelf specifically is almost meant to be my intermittent shelf. But I might change that because this shelf is gonna look a little crazy if it's constantly changing with games in and out. And the fact that there's a between the rooms makes me think I should make this shelf a little bit more stable. Not structurally stable, but stable in terms of the games rotating around. Because it's meant to be used as a divider between two areas. And so more of a fixed structure as far as the games go might be better. So I'm probably going to do that at some point, but I'm not going to do it right now because it's time to set up Tapestry. So we'll be back with whatever's next in this process, or we'll see. We'll see what's next. We'll see what's next. It's been about 5 months since the end of that last video, like that part that just ended. It's about 5 months later, so I guess it's time to finally show you where things ended up with all of this, because at the time, I kind of built that last shelf, but I didn't even have the Allplay table yet, so my room was still structured around my own table. It was a mess. I mean, honestly, it's a game collection. It's always going to be a bit of a mess, but it is kind of finished now. So we just finished that whole building video. I am going to do a shorter review shortly. Like, the review's gonna be much shorter, maybe 10 minutes. There's only so much you can say about the shelves, the pros, the cons, what I like, how I feel about them, all of that. We'll do that. I say 10 minutes, so it'll probably end up being 20. That's just how I talk. Anyways, point is, this is just me wrapping up the end of the building video and to show you what everything looks like now. Because now, basically, this is the setup over here. We have a little mess in the corner. That's just my problem to clean up. But we have the general shelving structure like so. As we go ahead and pan the wall slowly over here, you'll see that we have the general, I guess, the filming shot. You've already seen that in the video. I did that whole thing where I kind of went over here and showed you what it looks like. You know, this is the setup shot for how I film. But then from there, we have the corner over there. You can see that this is kind of set up. I have this table set up like it is a semi-game table because it has 3 chairs in case I want to adjust things and play some games down here, which I often do. But it also has the single chair just for filming, or I can move a chair over for 2 people. But this is the Allplay table. Right now it has a table topper on top of it because I actually like the table topper coloring, which I need to go ahead and get some more to swap those out. But this is the Allplay table. I'll do a dedicated review of this one later as well. This only arrived much later than the shelves, so actually kind of dealing without the table for a bit. But anyways, over here we have the shelves. You can see now that we don't have my old table, this is not directly against the shelves. Like, you can walk past over here as needed, but basically this is the, again, I'm going to show you how that walks through soon. But this is the shelf all set up and used. That's my kind of review shelf over there. This is my kind of other things go here shelf. And actually, one of the things I love, I only just did this yesterday. I only just built this over here and this down here yesterday, and I'm going to add a few more because I have various shelves. I'm going to make this my accessory and tools shelf. I'm actually going to be putting tools in there, which is not necessarily what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought this was going to be like my game collection, but I found that I actually don't have a good space for tools, and I realized because I can keep it closed, I don't mind making a few of these into my tool shelves, while others are accessories and overflow. Again, there's a lot of stuff. I need to clean this up. This is an organization issue, not an Allplay shelf issue. And again, down here we have a giant air purifier, because where else do you put air purifiers? They kind of sit up and take up space. You want to have air around it, whatever. The point is, this is kind of the entire system over here. Now, one nice thing about this, and again, I got the chance to completely design this, which is both a pro and a con, because we'll get into this in some of the small mistakes I made along the way, things that I kind of have to, like, we'll cover this more in the review part, but I'm going to have to disassemble some of these to fix my own mistakes. Not their mistakes, my own mistakes as far as how I built it. But it's functional for now, and it's functional for the past 5 months. Just something to be mindful of. I will have to go ahead and put that work in at some point. But I was able to completely design this, which means we have this nice little area where I built a separate, like, kind of pathway into my other back room over here. This is my home theater room, which, again, a little bit of a mess. We have a little calcifer on the couch. He's kind of wondering what I'm doing. How's it going, bud? You enjoying the new Allplay shelves? The cats do love running through them. This couch is a mess, kids and all that. Anyways, so I kind of have an Allplay shelf over here with a bunch of things on this side and the other side. I have a curved shelf for the panel that I get to have. And then again, here's the other side of the shelves. But again, I kind of created that little walkway. So I have a separate walkway. It's like almost like a hidden room. Because if you're coming to it from this side, dude, stop playing with the playmat. He's been trying to destroy this playmat the past few days. Like that. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. You see, look at this. Are you having fun messing? Dude, why?
Why? I'm going to have to throw you off the table again. Anyways, I don't throw them off the table. I do it lightly. But yeah, from over here, if you're looking from this angle, it doesn't really look like there's a whole other room hidden back there. So that's one of the nice fun things. And now we have 2 of them. So I guess we'll end with Mogget and Elfie over here, just kind of hanging out, doing their own little thing, playing with the playmat because they think it's fun, which I don't think is fun at all, because I've been trying to get them to stop this and they won't stop. Anyways, that's the Allplay shelf tour. I'm going to go ahead and film a review for this so you can finally get it after 5-6 months with the Allplay shelving. And that's basically it. That is that's the thing. I'm Alex Rocket from Board Game Co. Hope you enjoyed this very long build and final shot. Until next time, I hope you have a good one.